Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Defiance. This is gonna be a really weird playthrough. Just saying. It doesn't have full controller support, it only has like a partial controller support. So I wrote down buttons that are not placed into the controller. Oh.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I tried recording Soul Reaver 1 a while back, but it turned out that my digital copy is so... or not my digital copy, my physical copy is so damaged that even the emulator can't seem to see through it. It was so bad. Like, beyond bad. This is the Steam version of Legacy of Kain Defiance. I had Soul Reaver 2, but, let's just say I've played that game so many times where I pretty much know every freaking thing. This one, I know jack shit nothing.
And so I returned to the sanctuary of my enemy, the fortress of the Sarafan Brotherhood, deemed impossible for any man to penetrate. Impossible for any man.
Was that really necessary? Gross. Thank you.
Deep within these walls, my prey awaited. Mobius, the time streamer, deceiver and eternal gamester, using living beings as his pawns.
In the end, we'd rooted out an entire nest of the fiends.
But we had swept that area already.
Not well enough, but no matter. We purged every last one of that brood with fire, and their souls now rest.
Lord Mobius will be pleased.
It was time for Mobius to answer a few questions. I hoped for his sake to find him in a forthcoming mood.
Okay, so the reason I'm playing this and not Skyrim or Resident Evil is because it's kind of late, and I feel like this game is... My Jesus! I'm sorry. The first thing I noticed is the fact that freaking King Bulge over here, why is that accented so well? How do I... Ow. I don't know if the actual... Okay, it looks like it's Old soul suck to feed. I know that's my select button. Shit. Blood hunger causes health gauge to drain slowly over time. Ow. Not my ear. Jump to jump. Yeah, no dip. You don't crouch to jump. You don't shit to jump. You don't piss to jump. You jump to jump. I'm sorry, I'm sassy. How do I... There we are. That was harder than it needed to be. They went this way. Oh. Yeah, you're not gonna open that. Let me kick this. Maybe it'll open. Damn it. Ah. This looks like a booby trap. Jump onto a wall to climb. No, it's just... Move into gate to mist through. Doesn't seem like I have any control over the camera. I guess. Nice textures.
Help me! Help me! Oh, please, no.
From time to time, it is necessary to feed. And the unusual event of a feast prepared by the Sarafan must be savored.
She can easily slip her hands through those cuffs. Just saying. Old soul suck to feed. And no, my health is fine. So I'm gonna leave her alone. And I'm gonna leave Mr. Bigfoot Loincloth there alone too. Now see, I've played Soul Reaver 1 and Soul Reaver 2 so many times to where I know the story. I wanted to record Soul Reaver 1 before I even thought about recording this, but since that disc is not working, and this computer does not have a disk drive, which that's something I have to point out. When they mailed me this computer, it came with a boot disc, but there's no disk drive? Question mark? So, like, what's the purpose of the disc? Why mail me a disc when there's no drive? Actually, shadow. Oh, I bet
What was that?
Oh. Well.
The touch of water is like acid to a vampire. I had to find another way to pass.
It's a good thing my handwriting is legible. Ah! Get up there. Okay, yeah, I know there's a gliding function, because from what I do know about this game is pretty freaking old. Jump to kick, jump off, or climb up the wall. But, we play as, it looks like Kain here from, well, of course, Legacy of Kain, but he came from Blood Omen. I remember Dad playing it a long time ago when I was little, and we did not like the series. But then Soul Reaver came around, and it was like, what the hell? Why are we all of a sudden interested in this series? I don't know. All I know is, what's that? Oh, so there's collectibles. Cool. All I know is I don't know anything about the end of the series. Oh. I'm so sorry. I don't see anything else.
This passage undoubtedly led to the time streamer. My prey was nearly in my grasp.
It has a sigil.
But the door had been sealed by a blessed barrier. As I approached, the Reaver resonated in response.
Yeah,
Perhaps its dark sorcery could dispel these holy barriers.
I think I'm gonna need something to do that besides just the Reaver itself. Oh, is that a door? No. No. This way. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Oh, hi. Hello. That was sweet. Cool. Friggin' Kain here is Mr. Gobbledygoo. shut up for 5 minutes to let me talk back there, but that sigil had like the face of the Reaver blade, so I figured that it has something to do with the Reaver. I mean, pretty much everything I've seen so far involving this series involves the Reaver. Arcane Tome. Hang on, status screen. Hunt Mobius down within the stronghold. Enhance Reaver to destroy barriers. I figured that much. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright. Looks like I don't got nothing. Nope, I got nothing. Another one. There's two of them. It looks like I need something. A sword and a shield. That's what it looks like. A sword and a shield. Oh. I think I need to get your sword and shield. That one's pretty self-explanatory. My god. Am I dragging my feet? Action to open door. That looks like a blood fountain of some kind. Probably a little health font. Oh. Oh. Really? Checkpoint activated. Enter to continue. Cool. Oh, that's a checkpoint. Ah! Ah! You're not gonna kick through that.
Locked. What a love of doors these pathetic humans have.
Oh, you call them empathetic? You're the one who can't figure out how to open up a damn door. Who's the pathetic one here, Mr. Longhair? Oh, there's something over there. Looks like another one of those arcane tomes. Hold soul suck. Jesus, how strong is my soul suck? Oh, I am glad I thought about that before I thought of saying it. Oof. Oh. That looks like the sigil from the door. But that's way too easy. That's an ambush waiting to happen. Yeah.
Vampire!
Nice. One down. Oh shit. Still out to charge. He's dead. Take emblem.
This emblem was unmistakably of vampire origin and designed to enhance the Reaver's power.
Really?
But this coincidence seemed too convenient.
I have to.
Mobius clearly meant for me to find it.
Sound the alarm!
Vampire!
Hello?
Don't let him escape!
Surround him! Surrender, fiend, and we will promise you an easy death.
Easy.
I could promise you the same, but it would be a lie.
Status screen with the current goals and artifacts. Alright, let's see. Hunt Mobius down within the stronghold. Destroy the blessed barriers. What is that?
Balance emblem.
Cool. Nice to know. Okay.
Hey, Victor!
Hey, Victus? Stand down, please.
Victus.
Ve Victus again. What is Ve Victus? I have to look that up later. Oh, that's a locked door. It seems that these humans are so pathetic they lock the door.
This barrier had a curious resonating effect on the Reaver.
That was loud. Cool, I teleported. Hey, isn't that the Ouroboros? No, I need some.
This door had been equipped with a singular lock, requiring an unusual key. Somehow, I would find it.
Looks like a big imprint that I need to put something in. But the question is, what do I just walk around carrying this big object? Guess so. The door. Hold TK aim. Oops. Is TK aim? That's not it. Which one is it? I'm sorry. Hang on. I know I have TK aim here somewhere. What is it? Hang on. Control options. Configure gamepad. Secondary stick. I want. No. What? Oh, okay. Configure button mapping. Oh, what's TK aim? TK aim. Button 4? I don't know what button 4 is. So figure it out. Oh, there it is. I'm guessing those are like training dummies to like build up my reader or something. Do I really just jump down? No. door there. Oh. I am assuming I go through this door, because this one is not blocked off by a metal gate. Okay. This looks pretty good. Okay, cool. I hate camera changes like that. Nice laugh. Looks like I found it. Which way was that? I guess it's over there. Son of a curious. Alright. Oh, that's right. I need to go back to that door now because I can break the sigil. Received cadaverous laceration. What's cadaverous laceration?
Cadaverous laceration.
Move plus attack. Move plus action, which would be the attack. Executing a quick flurry of sweeping strikes, I am easily able to overwhelm multiple lesser opponents as their blood sprays across the air. Ooh. So so far so good, I think. It's going pretty good. Camera angles are gonna be the death of. Where were you hiding there, mister? Be careful, anything can happen. Right, nothing there. Be careful. Careful. Anything over here? No? Okay. Careful. Go, use it. Ooh. Careful. I don't trust myself. With my history with cliffs and everything, nobody can blame me for being cautious. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go through there again at some point. I'm a break. hear water. I do. Hold jump to tense for long jump. Release jump. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm not gonna. My footing. Be careful about these cameras. They're so tedious. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. Looks like another one of those weird ruins. Was it a health room? I think was what it was. Easy, 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 easy. Alright, alright. I want to go here. Cool, 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 cool. Cool beans. Ew. Oh, that is awesome.
Yes, I understand. It will be done. The stage is set.
Okay.
You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain. It has been a long time, hasn't it?
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel. You sought to introduce your own pawn into this game, and now he's been swept from the board.
By your hand, I suspect. Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when? How humiliating it must be for you to come begging at my doorstep for answers.
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me, Kain.
Oh boy.
You see, I have the upper hand. How remarkable that the great Kain should succumb to the scepter's power like any common vampire.
Not common. Okay, never mind. I can't reach it.
Still so arrogant after all these years, thinking you've devised some brilliant plan. You know nothing.
Indulge me.
You have read the signs, but missed their meaning. You believe you are that myth of vampire prophecy, the scion of balance, and that Raziel holds the key to fulfilling your destiny. But your messianic delusions have blinded you to Raziel's true nature.
What?
You have no idea what you've unleashed. There was a time when you might have heeded wise counsel when it was offered. Now, your vanity has made you witless.
Witless?
You will have to learn the truth for yourself.
Truth about what? Honestly, I'm confused
You'll
here.
be needing this.
Oh, thank you.
Your strength will return after I have departed. But by then, you will have more urgent concerns than pursuing me. Perhaps, when we next meet, you will have learned a little humility.
Screw you. Jerk.
These strange creatures seem to manifest from the very shadows.
Oh, that's uncool.
Mobius's attempt at stopping me was not one of his better efforts. When I found him, it would be my turn to offer a few surprises.
Wait. When I found him? Do you mean when I find him? I'm gonna have to poke fingers on that one. Hey, Raziel. How you doing, man? Long time no see. It's been, what, 4 years for me?
Surrender, Raziel.
No, but...
Abandon this petty rebellion. It was I who made you. Your life had played out, and in my grace, I spared you. You are my reaper of souls. You have no other purpose, no higher destiny. just this.
Taking this from an eyeball.
Accept your calling, Raziel. Let go of these vain hopes. Relinquish your will and feed.
How about you?
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you.
I'm infuriating.
My patience is eternal, Raziel. How many eons can you bear to languish here? The wheel of fate must turn. All are redeemed in the cleansing agony of birth, death, and rebirth. This is the engine of life, the purifying rhythm of the universe to which all souls are irresistibly drawn.
Jesus, Mr. Sir.
Yours is a necessary and noble function, Raziel.
Shut up, Squidman.
Enough of your sermonizing.
Thank you.
Are you trying to bore me into submission? Why must this game go on? We both know what you are. You're no better than the vampires you so despise. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness.
Damn!
I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel.
Hey, pervert.
It is not your will, but cowardice that keeps you here.
What?
How so?
You know what fate awaits you when you leave the underworld. That phantom weapon you bear is a constant reminder, isn't it? The sword is waiting for you out there somewhere, and you tarry so as not to meet it.
I could not deny it. As long as I lingered here, defying my captor, I was able to postpone what I feared was my inevitable doom. To become the ravenous spirit imprisoned in the Reaver Blade.
Oh, that's right.
But that sentence was no worse than the stalemate I now endured. Better to face one's destiny than cower from it.
Harvester of souls, I created you. And to this function, my angel of death, you will return.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge your hunger.
Is anyone else getting vertigo with all this weird double action going on?
Yes, embrace your calling, Raziel. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its rewards.
Sorry.
And submission is not always what it seems.
Whoopsies. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I kind of figured there would be something on here. Jeez, I need to lay off the broccoli. God damn. If someone smelled that on the hallway. That's my finest moment. Don't like this. I mean, I do, but I don't. I need an air freshener. What was that?
Below me swirled an ominous-looking mist. I knew that if I fell, it would mean my peril.
Oh, friggin' fuck. Of course, the king knows. Someone say my name? I'm not crazy, I heard that.
Do you believe your worthiness is so easily proved? Your way is sealed until you have offered further evidence of your obedience.
Really? Oh.
I must feed you before I depart this place.
You must feed yourself, Raziel.
The wheel must turn.
Now you understand.
Shut up, Squidman. that's one. Seriously, what does... I understand that, like, vampires, like, talk about delicious blood and shit. But what can we say about souls? Do they taste good? Oh, God. Alright, looks like I need to go higher. I can stop running into walls. That'd be nice. Is there something over? Yes, there is. And a soul. Gotta glide to that one.
Please don't do it.
Please don't do it.
You may go, but remember, you are mine. You can no more escape from me than you can escape yourself.
Well, I was gonna say kinky, but then that. I don't know how to respond to that. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Calls of the damned. Oh, this looks fun. Oh no, not another one of those. What do you want me to do this time, huh? Ugh.
You want this room cleared of its vermin.
If you wish to leave it,
Fuck you.
Your will be done.
my good servant.
I'm nobody's servant. I serve myself, buddy. Oh, that came out for real.
You see? Obedience brings prompt rewards.
Uh-huh. Why is this starting to sound like a hentai dream gone wrong? There's no way it's gonna be this easy. What now? Oh, am I gonna make a break for it? Oh my god.
Where do you think you're going, little soul?
I know nothing little about
You can't escape.
I can try.
Raziel.
Alone. Oh, Mr. Squiddens is mad at me.
Clever, Raziel. Clever indeed.
Check button. Oh. I'm an idiot, okay? It's what I do. Oh, this
I've endured your game long enough.
Well, then maybe actually try. You have a tentacle on the wall there. Speak it of it. Oh well. Damn it. Oh. Hello.
No!
Yes.
Clearly
try.
my escape had not been anticipated.
Where's my
Or
wings?
my benevolent master would not have expended such efforts to prevent me from going.
Are they coming through my tits?
And if my departure displeased him, then that was a victory, however
Yes.
small, for me.
They were. Ooh, what's that?
In the spectral realm, water is as thin as air, putting this opening far beyond my reach. But once I found my way into the physical world, I might be able to swim up there.
Sounds like a plan. Didn't I get that ability from... No, not from Someone Help. Let me think here. What was his name? Fuck, I can't remember. Oh! Rahab! I got it from Rahab. I killed Rahab. I think, let me think in the correct order. Melchiah. I started with like a Z. Zephon? Damn it, I can't remember all. Duma, that's one of them. I don't remember. I was looking for my brethren after I got... It is my destiny to break it. Oh my god.
This door would only open when fitted with an appropriate artifact. But to use such an object, I would first have to find a way back into the material realm.
Yeah, that is a problem. Can't do much as a specter, dude. Oh, you tell me to go over there. At least they're being pretty direct with what they want me to do. Camera angles. What? Where'd that time go? I got it. I was gonna say, was that crying or moaning? Okay, it looks like this is one of those doors. Artifact door? Oh, something. I don't know. Hello.
At last, I discovered a conduit into the material realm.
Cool.
I would finally escape the spirit world and take one step farther from my tormentor.
Fucking shit.
Did you think to receive the same favors after your rebellion as before? No, Raziel. I have no need for you to enter the physical world, so no conduit will be granted. You serve me adequately as a wraith, and a wraith you will remain.
Fuck.
So, my restraints had not been removed, only loosened. I would not be held prisoner in the spectral realm. There had to be another way.
Well, he wants me to go up the gate. Yep, moving the bars to pass through in the spectral realm, and I got this from Melchiah. What was that? There's another one of those weird dog-looking things. Just dog, 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 dog. What the?
As I emerged, I was granted a vision of what I would become if I did not escape the spectral realm. For these too were agents of my master, hunting the lost souls that struggled to escape the endless twilight of the underworld. My master's plan for me was ominously clear. Like these mindless hunters, I existed only to fuel him with souls, siphoning their energy to feed him and his wheel of fate. I had to break these bonds, while I still possessed my own will.
Oh my god, that thing looks so ugly. I'm walking towards it so casually, too. I think that's all the time I have for this episode. I'm thinking I'm gonna... Whoa. More shadows? Oh, nope. I'm gonna leave this episode here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and have an episode that's 1 part Kain, 1 part Raziel. That way there's some sort of diversity and limitations to the episodes. Time lengths will vary, of course, but at least we'll have restraints. So, I will see you all next time on Let's Play Legacy of Kain Defiance.